Yeah, we're going to have a conversation right now. I am talking about the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead on AMC. Spoiler alert. Carl got bit. Carl got bit. Now, for those of you who follow strongly The Walking Dead, both in TV show and comics, you know that the whole thing about Carl dying is a serious deviation away from the comic book, because that doesn't happen in the comic book. As a matter of fact, I could think of so many times throughout the series on TV where it is definitely apparent that Carl would survive this zombie apocalypse and be part of the future, be part of the new world, especially the new world that Rick promised him as he laid there after he got his eye shot out. I've been watching the theories on YouTube out there, and I've been looking and I haven't found yet the specific theory I have to share with you right now here on Strange Planet. Now, granted, it's just a theory, and this is just me, little old me, praying to God that it's true, because I don't want to see Chandler Riggs leave the show. He's one of the original people, okay? We've seen the kid grow up there. So I did some research, and I started analyzing what I found. May provide a glimmer of hope. You ready, kids? Here we go. If you see the last scene of the mid-season finale, right, this past Sunday, of Carl showing Rick the bite wound on the side of his torso, you see it closely. You see the bandage. You see Carl open up the bandage and reveal the bite mark, showing that he was indeed bit by a walker the episode previous when he was helping the new guy, the Middle Eastern dude. They got attacked by zombies. Apparently, Carl got bit by one of them. I looked at that wound, and then I said, wait a minute. I've seen that before. So I went on my trusty Netflix, and I went back in time. And I found myself in The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 2. You know what I'm talking of. I'm talking about when Carl got shot. And when he was laying on that bed, when Rick carries him to the farm, and they meet Hershel and Maggie and that whole Green family for the first time. And Hershel puts Carl on the bed, and he starts removing the bullet pieces. And he's screaming and he passes out from the pain. Right? Did you see it? You see where I'm going with this? That area, and I'm posting the picture right here to show you that area where Carl got shot at and where Hershel operated extensively to save his life during Season 2 of The Walking Dead is the same exact area he got bit. Do you see what I'm saying? Is it possible? Is it possible that these guys, that Scott Gimple and all these people, all these writers, right, from The Walking Dead are trying to pull a fast one on us right now? I was watching the show. I was watching Season 2, Episode 2, and then I went, yeah, it's the same spot. So what does that mean? It means that Scott Gimple wasn't lying when he said in Talking Dead to Chris Hardwick the next Talking Dead, that the bite mark is gonna go in the same route as bite marks go in Walking Dead. Well, that's true. You get a bite in the arm, you get your arm cut off. You get a bite in the leg, you get your leg cut off. But what if you got shot in an area where that whole tissue area, there was so much tissue damage there that it's not repairable. It's different. Now, look, I'm not a doctor, okay? This isn't Grey's Anatomy here. I'm not an expert. But why would they choose the very same spot that Carl got shot at for there to be the bite wound? Why not here, right? Or another part of his torso or something. Why that same spot? That got me thinking. Yeah, that's my theory. That Carl survives. They're pulling a fast one on this. He's not going anywhere. And they think that he's going to die. And then all of a sudden, he starts recovering. He starts to recover. I went a little deeper. I actually listened to the conversation Herschel had with Rick in episode 2, season 2 of The Walking Dead, where he tells him that the bullets, the pieces, he was able to remove the ones that were more shallow, but he has to go deeper. There were ones that went in deeper and actually nicked a blood vessel, which he had to go in and stitch up in order for his blood pressure to stabilize, in order for him to stabilize and survive the wound. If that whole area is all messed up and mangled or whatever, and Herschel was able to stitch it up to the point that, yeah, Carl survived it, but maybe that whole area is immune to zombie bites. I know it's a stretch. I'm not trying to pull look, this is just me, a fan of The Walking Dead, wanting Chandler Riggs to stay in the show. That's it. That's all it is. I'm not trying to, whatever. But there's too many things that point to this possibility. One, Scott Gimple never saying straight up, yeah, Carl dies. He does say bites the way bite marks go. Or it can go that way too. That's one. Two, same area he got shot. Why? Why does it have to be that same area? Is that a deliberate choice, or was that just a coincidence? Part 3. That whole thing, Scott Gimple said, oh, he cut his hair, it looks like a mullet, he's doing music now. Okay, I went to the Twitter account, I went to Chandler Riggs' Twitter account, and I took a good look at that, and I realized something. He didn't cut his hair. He just put it up. If you do it right, you can make yourself look like you cut your hair when you really didn't. So yeah, he still has that mane. I could be wrong as wrong can get, and you can all laugh at me. I've been wrong in the past before. And if I'm wrong about this, then I'll come back and be like, yup, Carl's gone. But until that happens, I'm going to hold to this theory. We got 2 months before the mid-season premiere of the second half of the season of The Walking Dead season 8. Hey, look. If I'm wrong, I'll go online and say I'm wrong. If not, if I turn out to be right, I don't know what to say about that, actually. I must be spending too much time at home right now. Come to think about it, if that part is true, then Herschel now just saved him once, if you think about it, but twice. So what are your thoughts about my theory, about my Carl survives the bite? Talk to me. Comment below and share with me your thoughts. If you think I'm stretching it and being an idiot, go ahead and say so. If you think I have there's something to it, tell me that too, okay? And we'll talk more about it here on Strange Planet. Take care.